I mean,
Yeah, Asimo top 8 seed for sure. So yeah.
yeah. However, with someone like Guilheww in front of you, you gotta play perfectly anyway. Because one single mistake, I'm sure Guilheww and Kirby are gonna capitalize real well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, one of the main things that Ryu has as a landing tool is the focus. Kirby having multi-hits and Kirby also having the inhale to just cancel that altogether can make it difficult for Asimo to land potentially, but we're going to have to see right now what the combos are. Is Asimo aware? That platform makes it really hard. So Kirby lands on that platform after forward throw automatically. So we saw that turnaround up tilt into a different combo, which is not usually what we see from Guilheww. We usually see forward throw fair, reverse up tilt into the combos. So
I thought the platform was going to mess him up, but actually helping him out.
He made it work.
Yeah,
he made it work. And just like that, what an electrifying start right now from Guilheww.
All over him, the Electrum doesn't quite get the back areas there, but 150% on Asimo, who finally gets a chance to break that momentum from Guilheww. Now, putting in the pressure on the ledge. We know Kirby is incredibly light, so a well-placed backer right there could be just enough to take the stock, but now getting stuck with those multi-hits being so important, and that down smash just enough to get the first stock off of Asimo.
Yeah, finding the drag down right there in order to really confirm into the down smash. I love the awareness right now from El Niño Kirby. Everyone out here ready to watch. I mean, we have Chag, we have Arctic out here ready to watch my man Guilheww pop off, but Asimo taking a stock right here, keeping it nice and even, letting him know, I'm an invader here, but I'm ready to take a step.
Not missing a single feed, not missing a single step. He's out here, he's not letting Guilheww get any lead, but right now, putting in the pressure with these projectiles are going to be very important to get some spacing. And here we go, using those nairs, racking up the damage. Barely good DI from Guilheww, not being hit by those with 44%. A celestial situation once again, but not able to get back to the stage with that fair just enough to get him back. And ooh, no follow-up after that trap.
Yeah, one of the big things that Asimo has been getting a ton of value here is in the ledge trap scenarios, knowing that Guilheww wants to do the rising aerials off ledge, knowing that he can just stuff it out with forward tilt, could stuff it out with forward air, if anything, and is getting a ton of value off of that. But Guilheww still finding these hits, and we're potentially a drag down here at 91% from getting this stock, catching the Tatsu, punishing accordingly, and another stock taken from Guilheww. I mean, Asimo responded back accordingly though, so Guilheww gonna have to really play this nice and tight right here, getting the reverse up tilt and then gets a ton of damage afterwards as well.
Yeah, that was a key moment right there for Guilheww, doing the best out of that, getting 63 out of a single interaction. Now following it up using those aerials to his advantage and still putting in the pressure, but here goes a great follow-up from Asimo. The awareness and how quickly he can react, getting that punish with the Shoryuken, and now keeping it really, really close, but the percentage here difference might be too late for Asimo to react, but we know Ryu is very explosive. We know Kirby's light, but here we go, important point, the pressure right there. Comes back into the stage early, but then air giving Guilheww again the chance to keep Asimo on his toes once again on the ledge. Barely lives. This is gonna be a tough recovery right here.
Oh, unfortunate. Tried to get the stone punish 2 times already. Not going to get it, though. I mean, one more hit right here from Guilheww could potentially do it. That Shogunetsu, though, getting a ton of damage. One more hit right here. And Guilheww taking the first game. El Niño Kirby showing out for Mexico right now. 2 more to go. Not looking too shabby.
He's a top 5 player for a reason, but being so young, being in such a big stage against someone as good as Asimo, it takes a lot to keep cool under situations with so much stress, and he kept his cool. He missed those 2 edge yards. He did not miss a beat anyways. He went for that, got the backer, sealed the deal. He's 1-0 over Asimo.
Yeah.
Not a simple thing to do.
100%. I mean, and look, the crowd already here gathering. They know that this guy is the real deal. One of the up-and-coming players could potentially show up and show out for this country, for this tournament series, for all of the natives here in Mexico City, man.
You can't help but cheer.
No, it's the Kirby, dude.
I know.
It's the Kirby, man. Yeah, and there's a lot of tools that Guilheww was actually using, very specific things. You can flank the Shogunetsu if it's on the ground. So if Asimo decides to play the long range game, Guilheww can just low profile those every single time and then slowly but surely start some approaches of his own. So
these pairs have just been giving Asimo a headache, taking it all the way from side to side, and now being able to take a break with that offer, coming back into the stage, putting now Guilheww against the ropes, but really low percentage just yet. Nothing crazy coming up. Asimo on the platform getting a little bit stuck, but finally able to get out of there, putting in the pressure once again. Those fares being incredibly important, and once again, like we saw on the first game, those multi-hits gonna be super clear to get out of that down B.
Yeah, that was unfortunate though, because he got the final hitbox of the drag down, because ideally
not able to follow it up.
That's exactly what you wanted to look for earlier, and you can actually loop it over and over as well.
Yeah.
So, but you can't do it if you get the last grounded hitbox of it. So a little bit of a misplay right there from Guilheww, but still looking very primed to take this first stock right now over Asimo. I mean, I don't know if there's a ton of Kirbys in Japan, and I definitely don't know if there are any at the level of Guilheww right here, taking the first stock in this game too again. One of the saving graces, though, that Asimo has in this matchup is that Jab Shoryu kills at this percent.
Yes.
Like Kirby is more than dead at 100.
No, we saw it in game 1.
Yeah, back air definitely going to do it right there. And just like that, Asimo keeping it close, man. And the ledge traps against Kirby, just because of the air acceleration, the airspeed that Kirby has off ledge, isn't as fast. So Asimo has a chance to really get his value off the ledge traps.
I'm going to be honest, Asimo has been doing a great job at avoiding anytime Guilheww has tried to set something up with the ledge. We've been seeing him using those flares to his advantage really well, and Asimo has been able to escape every time he's tried to follow it up immediately on the ledge, but now Asimo putting out a defensive wall. But there we go, Guilheww coming it back into the stage real quick, using that low profile, as we mentioned, and barely avoiding that focus from Asimo. I mean, that would have been the stock, absolutely, but here we go on the middle of the stage, just keeping it to neutral. No one wants to make a mistake right now.
Yeah, unfortunate right there. Asimo definitely tried to make something happen. The drag downs again coming in the
go.
clutch right there. But Ryu's still able to live it out, but not able to actually get a punish right here. Again, these are situations just like that.
That's it.
Again, just reading the recoveries and reading the jump aerials from Guilheww, and Asimo's getting a ton of value off of that.
Yeah.
Having the first lead of any of the games for itself right now.
Yeah, perfect spacing, but there we go. Barely enough to get this stock once again with that down smash from the middle of the stage. But be careful. Good damage right here from Asimo. Pretty much half the stock for Guilheww gone percentage-wise. But here we go. Gets that first forward, and unfortunately the down tilt doesn't trip, so he can't follow that up easily. But here we go. 13% to 63. Trying to catch him with one of those. Ooh, that's scary. That's scary near the ledge, and that's perfectly placed back here. Not enough just yet to take the stock. Guilheww trying to come back into the stage. Asimo trying to react. The patience here, all the time in the world. But how do you go in like that? That's going to be just enough. Asimo gets his first point on the board against Guilheww. Very different vibe from that game was.
Yeah, I wonder if Guilheww and Asimo have both noticed this right now. But Asimo is destroying Guilheww at the ledge.
Yes.
The ledge trapping has just been all Asimo so far. But anytime Guilheww gets advantage and actually resets neutral and they're center stage,
he gets the most
it's been the Guilheww show.
Yes.
It's been the Guilheww show. So I'm actually curious to see if he's actually going to figure that out, or if we're going to see Guilheww really, really clutch up and able to actually, you know, find situations into where he can force neutral towards the center of the stage.
Yeah, so far we really haven't seen Guilheww take stocks of the ledge, for instance. We've seen drag down downer to down smash. Feel like his favorite tool so far, taking 3 stocks on these 2 games. But yeah, it's been Asimo all over Guilheww on the ledge, and those perfectly placed backers, as I mentioned at the start of the game, incredibly lethal against someone as light as Kirby.
Yeah, gonna opt to go for a change of scenery right here on
Big
Town and City. Big stage on the in terms of real estate. However, if Guilheww can find those drag down dares like he was in the first 2 games, it's gonna kill a little bit earlier on Town and City.
Yes.
So definitely something that he might be looking for right here. 75% already a start right here.
Thought he was gonna go for downer. Barely gets back to the stage, but now it's going to be Asimo's turn to put some damage on the board. Here we go. Trying to get that downer once again, but the shield coming up right on time, allowing Asimo to get out, but we've seen it. The low profile is going to be so important for him.
Yeah, the only time he can't low profile is in that first range Shogunetsu situation, where he's forced to shield, and that actually helps Asimo anyways. So he's looking to do just that, find situations into where if he has to throw out the Shogunetsu to get some footing and damage, it needs to be closer in an unreactable range.
Catches him with the down smash, not enough to take this stock, but he didn't have any.
Jesus!
Gonna see it? No. Right, that's his first warning though. Don't get too comfortable in the ledge.
Yeah, don't get too comfortable at the ledge right there, but Asimo still finding that down tilt confirm into the Tatsumaki right there. Very, very great stuff right here. Can we find something? And
not been able to capitalize on those edge guards.
No, Guilheww is trying. Gets the back air right there. Reverse ledge trap situation actually works out for Guilheww here. Normally we've been seeing Asimo get a ton of value. That time, Guilheww able to just read the get up option. Oh, but the spot dodge from Asimo. I don't know if Guilheww's noticed this, but Asimo's actually been spot dodging every time after we see fair or down tilt. Anytime Asimo gets a chance, you see that come out. The focus, potentially the landing, no air dodge. Understands the multi-hits are there in order to stop the focus, to call out the focus attacks.
So far, has not been able to land one of those, but it does seem like Asimo has not really needed those so far in this matchup. Here we go once again. Get rid of that. Cannot get down, but once again, and ends up paying for that.
Yeah, again, the very last hitbox, if you get that one,
Yeah.
you can't confirm into the down smash. There's too much lag afterwards. That's why you have to get those fastballs. But unfortunately, not able to pan out the way that he wants to. Guilheww, though, still has another chance at life. Is not looking too shabby. I mean, Counted City, one of those stages where he can get it back here. Is that going to be it? There it is.
Go.
That's what he's been looking for, yeah. We saw that a lot game 1, and now we're seeing it game 3, and now it's a last lock situation. This next game is going to be huge. This game potentially could decide the momentum.
Exactly.
I feel like if Asimo wins this game, it could be the end of the set right now as we know it.
Good damage right there from Asimo after that parry. Here we go. The pressure on the ledge tries to land, and here we go. The first thing that Guilheww needed, the follow-up, gets one. Can follow that up. Does get the trip. Take it from one side to the other. This is the kid. This is what he does. 93% out of that is crazy. That is so important for him. For the momentum and gets the trump, and that's enough to take the stock. Woo!
Finds the back air after an electrifying opening combo, and Guilheww is one game away from the upset of the tournament over Asimo, one of the top 8 favorites, and Guilheww making it look like quick work.
Look at that smile.
Oh,
Look at that smile.
Come on, guys. You don't want this guy to win? This guy, man. You know, Guilheww, one of the finest. I mean, we talked about how his rise in the last 2 years has been meteoric into the top 5 in Mexico, which is crazy to think about. But so far, Asimo's still looking calm and collected. You know these guys are stoic. You know that they're not going to get rattled by anything right here. One situation before we start, that opening combo at the last stock, Asimo did the right DI and held out.
Yeah.
Because if you hold in, you get reverse up tilted. He got F tilted and still got comboed after that.
Yeah,
like
Guilheww was able to react quickly enough to just catch him with that and cause him the stuck. And we saw him try to get the left jump on game 1. Didn't catch it just yet, but he caught it on game 3 where it mattered the most. And now, as you mentioned, all the momentum is on his side. So he's going to want to capitalize there, but Asimo coming in strong with this initial combo.
Yeah, I mean, look, Nair upsetted Siski yesterday. Could we potentially see another Mexican upsetting a foreigner right here? Guilheww looking to be another one of those and adding it to the statistics for this tournament. But right now, Asimo is looking to claw his way back and is looking prime to force us to a game 5. Good opening stock so far.
There you go. Both of them trading some strengths of their own now. Edgar situation right there from Asimo. That trade giving him enough time to come back into the stage and now putting in the pressure, looking for that early backer to catch him off guard and get the first stock quickly. But Guilheww being patient on the stage. Good punish right there after the parry from Asimo with that down smash. Not enough to take the stock, but he's got the percentage lead right here, and we know how any well-placed aerial right here could be enough, like that back here right there.
Oh my goodness, and what a start right now from Asimo. Understands the severity of the situation, knows that he needs to get this first stock. Is this going to be a kill? No, again, it's the last grounded hitbox of that down air, not able to pan out the way that he wants. And again, situation right here where a backer could potentially do it. The drag down, is that enough? It is going to be enough. Guilheww not taking any damage, is still looking prime and looking in a really good position right here. Asimo, though, looking to create some magic. Speaking of stages, by the way, this stage is actually really good for Asimo now because it's less stage and he's forcing Kirby more in the corner as well. So.
Where we've seen him thrive all throughout the set.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised Guilheww was very content on letting him come back here. So, but right now, Guilheww trying to create some magic. Reverse up tilt right here again. 67, great opening.
Oh, that's our spot.
Oh, yeah. I actually really like the fact that Guilheww was just willing to play the ledge trap a little bit more because of the fact that we haven't seen a ton of value. Woo! Drag down forward air, first hit, fair one into the F smash.
That's El Nino, one more stock. That's all he needs.
One more stock before the upset. Could be crazy enough to think about it. You know that the crowd is chanting uno más, one more stock, and the momentum seems to have fully shifted over to Guilheww's corner.
Trump right for the back here.
Yeah, gets the trump though. No one home afterwards though.
This tense. Guilheww knows everything is on his favor right now. Asimo has to play a perfect game at this point because he can't slip, not even once. But Guilheww, he's being patient. He doesn't want to get overly aggressive in this scenario. But Asimo trying to catch him there with that. Oh, no, like this!
The cheese!
That's it!
The cheese! He's dead! Guilheww taking it over Asimo 3-1. Gets the inhale, and Mexico's rising star able to take over one of Japan's finest in a Game 4 scenario, causing another crazy upset in this tournament so far.
You call it. We have the top 5 player in Mexico coming against one of the guests one of the people with the most pressure, and look at that.
Look at that. Mao definitely gave him all of the scrolls for this matchup right here. Mao was like, this is what you need to do against Guilheww, and Mao, the first person to run and hug him, knows, hey, man, like, you know, Guilheww's like, I owe it all to you, buddy.
It's a well-deserved pop-up for a man like Guilheww.
Oh, my
The
God,
biggest
man.
off that we've seen on this stream so far right now.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
And
man, that was
Nino
insane.
might not have been the prettiest last stock, but it's that awareness at the end, knowing he has nothing to lose, Asimo has everything to lose. It worked out. And look at that, the Guilheww chance.
The crowd chanting for Guilheww, man, and that was crazy enough to think about. Man, it was just, what a way to finish it, and just he cheesed them at the very end.
He wanted it at the start. He didn't want to go out of this set without getting it. So
yeah, and we saw little snippets of the inhale right off stage, and then decided to not do it as well, and then ended up actually making it work for sure. So I actually think this might be our last set of
whoa. We're getting in the chamber.
Oh my God. We're getting into the chamber right here.
This is how it feels being on the
there we go. Yeah, that was very interesting. I hope you guys had a great experience. But I think that might be our last one. No, we still have more.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay,
what a way to finish it. You said it.
Yeah, what a way to finish it, man. I was like, please, if we have another match, I don't know how we're going to follow it up.
You can't top that off.
Yeah, so, you know, so at that point, that's going to be, you know, at the end of the day,